Welcome back, everybody. It's your boy Yeet and Elite here, bringing back another MotoG MXGP free video. Good lord, why do I keep saying MotoGP? We are doing another MXon event at Germany. So far, this has been quite the interesting video. I've literally been having a lot of difficulties trying to get this video to work for me. Well, I mean, it's not technical. It was just something went wrong in. Alright, so let's see here. So I got a lot of things I should probably just, talk about while I'm letting the game load. My very first time going for this track, I struggled so much. My first race, last place. Second race, fifth place. Third place, I had a chance to win, but I choked. Third place. My second time, I was actually, the reason why the first video didn't go so well, I didn't upload it, was it got copyright, because I accidentally forgot to turn down the music volume on the game, so there was music in the background, so that stinks. So that was pretty much a mulligan. I wasn't even thinking about uploading it when I got that last place finish. I said, well, I might as well back out, try again, but I continued on, got some more experience. Then the second time, it was going great. I was on a 250 piece. I know the AI, when they're on a 450, they finish top 3. So I let my teammate be controlled by the AI on the 450. And so they're already going to do good. That benefits me as well, because we're on the same team. Let's see here. So then I finished 4th, and I was really excited about that, because the only other 2 guys was my teammate got first on a 450, then 2 other 450 riders, then me, the highest 250, and I beat 2 450 riders. Let's see here. Also, then when I went back into it to do the second race, it gave me Australian riders to choose from, and I'm like, what? Did I pick the wrong riders? I didn't, because when I backed out and I said to continue, it was Team USA, or national. The nationality was USA. The nation that I chose was USA. So that was weird. So I backed out of that one, stopped recording, and redid it. And I was doing pretty good. I felt the commentary was decent. I wasn't, I actually felt like that video had a lot of potential. So that one stinks that I had to just throw that one away. And the reason why I went and lowered the front red height was the bike had so much understeer on it. I couldn't really get through the corners very well or efficiently at all. I was struggling. Now I'm just locking up. I guess I'm trying to explain every little thing. But yeah, with this track is definitely I have had plenty of lap times on this track, and my teammate is going to finish. He'll probably get around me, but I don't want this guy that's not my teammate to be either of us. I would like it if we could finish 1-2, because I'm in the lead on a 250. And what's funny is that just till now I was thinking, oh, a 250 can't win, there's 450s in here, you're going to be lucky if you finish, podium. Well, now with, a minor adjustment setting, I'm able to be in the lead. And someone had lost it. But yeah, it's actually kind of funny, because when I first played that, I don't know why they gave me a respawn. I was going to land just fine. But it said, nope, you drifted too far right into, out of bounds. The starting gates, pretty much, and second place. And now this guy's, ruining my day. I don't know how to scrub yet, because I leave all the physics. No, don't let him get around you, Cooper. Come on now. I didn't, lose the lead just for you to lose it too. Yeah, I wish I could, block, just force sabotage lightly. Just kind of push him up wide. But isn't this great? A 250 and a 450. Really fighting. Okay, I do not want to do that. I did not mean to do that at all. I did not want to do that to my own teammate. That's very selfish. I should let him go. Oh, and just block for him. Let him run away with it. No, that's not what I wanted to do at all. I'm still in their place. I really thought that crash would have, put me way back there, but yeah. I'm actually holding on to a position I really thought I wouldn't be in. So I guess with all these technical difficulties, it's going to be worth it. Because I also noticed that on my first time playing tonight, my right-hand Joy-Con decided to lock up. It literally froze, where I literally had to shut down the console entirely. So that was not fun. And I'm looking over at my monitor to make sure that doesn't freeze up now. And then when I tried again, it was at a wet race, and well, I applied the same setup. I put in 2 notches down to make the bike a little bit looser. Rain is still a problem for me on these games. I couldn't do it. 2 laps in, I was literally so bad. Not even 2 laps in, just half a lap in, and I was already struggling. I was not enjoying it, so I'm like, I'm gonna back out and just practice on rainy stuff on my own time. I mean, I still put the weather on random. I just was not ready for a rainy race. And if it gave me a rainy race again, I would have just left it on, stock everything, just everything in the middle, not made the bike any oversteer or understeer. I would have just left it, because what I noticed that the bike was digging and I really could not get it going because it felt way too loose then. Oh wow, that was actually a decent scrub. I'm a decent scrub. But now we're actually doing alright. With all these laps I ran here, I kind of feel very comfortable. As I said, and plus, see now if I can, finish second or first place on a 250, why would I want to choose the 450 when I'm already doing decent on a 250? Why would I want the AI to sit and send for 8th place? So I'll just let the AI control the 450, and I'll just make the 250 look as if it is a 450. And what's funny is that I never thought I would actually be decent at this game. But, because I thought this game is much more difficult. But now, literally, I'm just now realizing, right in front of y'all, that I'm actually doing really well. And I also was talking about how, I probably talked about this before, but it's nice about doing this, for YouTube and just, if I want to play these games anyway, so I'm going to upload it and see if I can't entertain a few people or not. And what is nice is that, that was just a very poor line, but since I'm just uploading what I play automatically, I'm not catering to anyone, I'm just uploading what I play, and if anyone, the people that watch my stuff and subscribe already, enjoy this kind of content, so I don't have to cater or switch and, find a actual, I don't have to be in the trending of things or anything. I just do what I want to do, and people enjoy that, because I know a lot of people, I can understand people enjoy this kind of content, and I understand my content's not for everyone, so that's fine, but I just wanted to see if I can entertain a few people with just playing the games I want to and not having to go out and buy a game that is trending or anything that way. Because I'm not trying to invest too much money into YouTube. Yes, I have a microphone, a capture card, and a laptop, but that's all, very budgeted stuff. The mirror box was like $30, the microphone was $50, the laptop was a hand-me-down from a friend. So I pretty much skated on by with a lot of budget stuff. I honestly wasn't gonna, the reason I started on a iPad on a tripod was I didn't want to spend money on a laptop just to upload videos on YouTube. So if you guys followed me ever since day one, you guys know why my videos looked rough and, you know, kind of. And now I'm over here having to fight for third place. I've been sloppy or something, or he's just been dialing it in. But what's funny is that on the last lap of the first attempt I got, you know, had music, and I'm pretty sure it still would have been viewable. It just has a copyright restriction on it. But I didn't want to deal with all that nonsense. I choked away my third race. I was finally in the lead, and right around here I choked it. I hit that tough block, and I went from first to third. I basically turned on my laptop, just recorded that little part. Look at that, America, 1-2. And I just took my phone, held against my laptop, and did that little portion. And I kind of just uploaded that to TikTok because I'm going to do that, you know, the shadier quality, like not so great quality to TikTok. And look at that. We beat everybody but my own teammates. And that's really good. That'll really help us out. Nice, nice. Everyone already has, you know, double digits. And we're at 3. That works for me. Okay, so there we go. We got American riders again. We're going to stick with Alex Martin. As I probably said in the first time I played this game, it's like, oh, Alex Martin, that's my middle name. I might as well, you know, choose him and use his bike. And then plus, if I'm doing that well on a 250, imagine next race when it's Cooper Webb and Jason Anderson. Then you have to do a 450. But if I'm doing this good on a 250, that 450 I better win. I didn't even notice I forgot that I opened my soda. 7-Up cherry. Pretty good. Excuse me. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. I'm glad I checked because I would have been so sad if I went into this race with oversteering bike. I mean understeering bike. Good lord, what is wrong with me? Okay. Come on. Get them moving. Or get out of the way. Ooh, that was a little dangerous. That was probably, what, a few lanes over and I would have been respawned? Okay, I passed my teammate. That was pretty much put him in a iffy spot. Alright, so now there's no reason not to take first place because my teammate's behind me. I got this bike feeling good, and all I had to do was just loosen up lower the front end to get the bike turning just a bit more. Let's see here. Also, what I noticed that when I was playing Monster Jam, Steel Giants, and when I was saying, son of a digger, I didn't know that it was actually son of a digger. I was pronouncing that wrong so badly until I actually watched actual YouTube video about, you know, Monster Jam, and someone says son of a digger. I'm like, is that what it's actually called? And sure enough, it's not son of a digger, it's son of a digger, which is pretty cool, because that was the son of I forgot his name, Adam Anderson? That doesn't seem right, but maybe. No, Adam Anderson, Dan Anderson is the gravedigger. Adam Anderson is his brother. He did, I remember, I think he raced the Taz team. But I know Dennis Anderson, his son, did gravedigger as well, so that's why he did the truck son of a digger. Also Tom Men's Maximum Destruction. That Gravedigger, Maximum Destruction, two big rivals. I remember watching both of them. It always seemed that Gravedigger just had one up on Maximum Destruction, but I honestly thought Maximum Destruction's truck was just a little bit cooler. I mean, Gravedigger's is cool, it's iconic, and so is Maximum Destruction's. I just like Maximum Destruction just a bit more. I guess because, you know, that, the body of it was just so cool. I like the spikes on it, and then that, Black Edition, man, that was a slick looking ride. Let's see here, are we actually just pulling away from everybody? I never thought, because this game definitely had a different feel than Monster Energy AMA Supercross. I never thought I would actually be competently pulling away from 450s. Now, don't get me wrong, I could probably do this on 250. No, this is expected, but 450s? I didn't know that I would pull away from 450s this easily. It always seems the first race is the difficult one, and then the second race, everyone seems slower or something. It's as if the game kind of sees the first race as where did you finish and knocks everyone down a notch or two, so you can just run away on the second race to get caught up or help win, you know, the championship for that day, or be the overall winner of the weekend, you know, with the best average finish between both motos. I did not know I would just ever be this good, because when I first started, even on my first video, I was doing easy difficulty and I was not finishing first place. I didn't win at all. But now I put it on medium, probably with all this practice on this track, with all the issues I had and struggles, really are just kind of paying off now, I guess. All the lost media. I mean, I could upload everything, you know, just, you know, the issues and... Oh! Go, 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 go. I'm glad that is a very generous respawn point, because, man, do not feel good, you know, losing to, you know... Now, if it was my teammate, I wouldn't be so pressured into losing, or I wouldn't feel bad for getting past, but that's not my teammate. I need to hold first place until my teammate can, you know, get a little bit higher up in the rankings. I mean, I hope he's in third place at least, because that'd be pretty cool. And this is on medium difficulty, so maybe I'll do hard next event. But then again, I should just do some laps around the track, because my first attempt on this was 4th place, which wasn't bad. Well, tonight, the other night, or whenever I first booted up this game, I got last place. So I definitely did get better, because I was definitely nervous around the track. I was not knowing where to accelerate or brake or where to rub my lines. I didn't also tune the bike I was oversteered. No, understeered, good lord. But now I got it dialed in. I can actually take corners at a decent speed, dig into them, have better momentum. It doesn't take much to get these bikes to a feel I enjoy. The only thing I could tell the difference was understeer versus oversteer. I can't tell rebound, stiffening of suspension, or anything really that technical. But I can definitely tell understeer from oversteer. Probably because I played a lot of NASCAR, and I can tell when a car is tight or loose. So that's probably the only adjustments I ever made, really, are just wedge adjustments in NASCAR, and, you know, just lowering the front end on a dirt bike or a bike in general to get it to turn in more. And I don't know if that's how to do it in real life, because, I mean, I guess it could make more sense. If the front end is lower than the back end, it digs into the ground faster. I mean, not faster, but it just it digs into the ground a little bit more, so you get more grip in the front end. but usually loose tight means, like, if it's tight, your front end breaks traction before the rear end does, and loose means the rear end snaps out of control before the front end. So I guess we're putting more traction into the front. I don't know how it all works, but I hope it kind of is that way in real life, because that would be pretty cool if it was, but maybe it's not, and I'm just looking like an absolute nincompoop, not knowing what I'm doing, or talking about. Let's see here. I mean, this is a fun little mini series to do. What's funny is that the first track I did, I put it in the playlist of filler content, but since I figured, well, I'm going to do all these tracks, I'm going to make these mini series. You know, one video per race, and it's gonna be its own little playlist of MXon events. Because honestly, these are pretty fun, and when you get the bikes hooked up and dialed in the way you want them, you can crush people. I'm pretty sure I probably should start playing on hard, but I didn't expect to run this track this many times. So, well, I mean, I only won by 4 seconds, which isn't much. Jason Anderson only got 4th. That's okay. I actually am carrying this team pretty well. Well, you know, that's pretty cool. So 7th through 10th, those guys are struggling. But yeah, we're doing really well actually. We only have 8 points. We have it. I'm pretty sure we have it locked up easily. But let's not count our eggs before they hatch. Now we have Cooper Webb and Jason Anderson. Let's play as Jason Anderson, even though I noticed that he has a neck brace, which, I mean, is smart, keeps you from breaking your neck. I never really liked them in games. They just, because you're not going to break your neck in these video games. There's no coding for that. And why would you put coding for writers to do that? You know, that's not cool. But neck braces just look weird, especially when there's no functionality in the game. But I'm pretty sure if I actually did do motocross, I definitely would opt in to wear a neck brace. I'm pretty sure you have to wear a neck brace. I'm pretty sure there's some regulation that you're going to have to wear a neck brace, but maybe there's not a regulation still. But I definitely would still wear a neck brace. Bike setup. Go to track. Oh my gosh, you got it. We got it. Run away. We're on the 450. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, so now I'm on a 450. I think everyone's on a 450 now because it's MX. I mean, it's MotoGP 1. Why do I say MotoGP 1? Good lord, I guess I'm itching to play MotoGP or something. I keep saying that. Oof, this 450, I think I could have, you know. Then again, 450s are a little bit more difficult in the game, so. Ooh, that was still not too bad of a scrub. I mean, that'd be cool if I could get the clean sweep first place on every track. I mean, not every track, but just first place overall. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say I get first place on all 3 of my races. You know, I carry us. I only get us 3 points. Well, I only get us 3 points. And my teammate, of course, he's gonna fall. Gosh dang. Well, to be fair, my AI teammate had to carry me last multiple times, actually. I don't think I'm good at 450s. I think I did my best. I think I did much better on a 250. So that's not good. But if I can finish third place, I would be okay with that, honestly. I'm surprised that didn't respawn me, because every time I do that, it's just somehow, most of the time, I'm playing a game there, a rescue game, that I might get respawned, and I mean, the respawn isn't too terrible, it's just, it stinks because it puts you in rocks. And then you're climbing uphill, so, yeah. I know in career mode, you have random weather, so when I do go, if I decide to go for the career mode, I'll definitely see some weather affect races and stuff that way. And plus, in this game, your rider has to build up skills such as accelerating, braking, I think it's steering, and rain racing. He starts at a 40, and the more you race, everything goes up. That way you get a feel for it, so. But no, these MXons are really cool actually. You get to, you don't bring in your custom rider as you see, you have to pick the rider, so nothing is developed. It's really just for fun. And honestly, these are cool events. I don't want to choke this one away because I've been in first place most of the race. I've done so well. And I'm actually really enjoying this game. Now that I'm actually starting to be better at this game, and actually holding my position and really flying through these races much better than what I originally was. I'm probably going to say that this is better than Monster Energy AMA across the first release. I always did like this game just a little bit more, because I guess it gave me a challenge a bit more, but now I'm starting to actually get a feel for these bikes. The tracks are also really cool, and plus there's no prestige, it's your riding gets better, so I don't know which one's better, but they're both very fun. And what's funny is that they're both in the same year, 2017, I want to say. So, the earliest versions of these games, Monster Energy AMA Supercross 1, that's their first take on this. They already did 2 MotoGP games before this one that were earlier, and they weren't on the Switch because Switch came out in 2017. So those two. So this is the earliest MotoGP game you can get on there, and a lot of people are saying that this is the best MotoGP game that they released. So it's kind of, see right there, you don't want to run that because I lost so much time trying to slug out of that uphill section. With how the game handles the scenes, and basically everything after this kind of was rough. I mean, they said MotoGP 21 was pretty good, but they said, I heard a lot of, and also MX, the Monster Energy AMA Supercross, they said the third one was really the last really good one, piece 456, which is copy and paste. And honestly, I don't really enjoy when, games do that. I mean, I don't need an annual motocross game. I don't need an annual NASCAR game. I mean, I'm still playing NASCAR. I could still play, NASCAR Thunder 2003, 2004, and be content with that. Yes, I know that roster is super outdated. Most of the drivers in that game are retired. But I don't need the most up-to-date roster. I would rather just have a game that's very fun. I'd rather wait, 3-4 years before the next, NASCAR game. I would rather go from, NASCAR 21 or NASCAR Rivals, which is based on 2022, and wait out until NASCAR 25 comes out, that's made by iRacing, and, give them 3-4 years to master the craft. Same thing with that's why TTR Man is pretty cool because the first and the second game those had what a 3-year gap between those two, and then second and third game those had what I want to say probably even 4 or 5 year gap. So they actually take their time and actually get their stuff done. I mean, they take their time and you don't have to have the most updated liveries, rosters, and all that. And plus, it gives the game a little bit longer of a lifespan to actually have players come back to the game and really know that they have the most recent game and it's not just going to go obsolete in a year or two. That, you know, you can actually enjoy the game for multiple years without it being like, oh, servers are shut down, oh, there's a new version of the game out, you know, for $50. So, yeah. I mean, I'm playing NASCAR Dirt to Daytona for crying out loud on my channel, and that game is the 2002 roster, and that already, and, you know, I still enjoy that game, even though there's not even, you know, all 43 drivers. Bill Elliott's not even in the game. Jeremy, you know, yeah, Bill Elliott, one of the biggest names in NASCAR, isn't even in that game. But I still enjoy that game. NASCAR Heat 2002. That only has 24 drivers, but I still enjoy that game. Another thing in NASCAR Heat, there's no Ricky Craven. I don't know why I remember Ricky Craven so well. I guess he was one of my favorite drivers in NASCAR '98. I just like that 25 Hendrick Chevrolet. So yeah, I always thought that was pretty cool. And we got it. Well, his actual sponsor was Budweiser, but that Hendrick Chevrolet looks pretty cool. We got it, and my teammate got 4th place again, but that's cool. I carried. We definitely got it. Oh wow, 2nd and 3rd place, 5th and 6th. Wow, everyone kind of finished. You know, okay, yeah, we're still winning by 4 seconds. I'm pretty sure I could put it on hard, or just get some practice laps. Wow, look at that. We didn't even break 10 points out of that whole event. Yep, that's amazing, actually. No, we should have, because free. Oh, that slashes. It takes one of your worst finishes away. That's cool. Yeah, if he's 5th place. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, 5th place had too many last place finishes. They couldn't do anything. I didn't even notice that. The first time I didn't notice that we had a slash taken off. But that's really good. I don't know why I was sitting there admiring my performance. I guess because I'm just that impressed. That was my first win. Holy you get a lot of coins for that. A lot of money. $7,000. Anyways, that's the Elite signing off. Stay fresh, cheese bags.